the categories for today's Plinko game. Thank you. They are Melania's speech. Whose fault? Well, pardon me. There, we'll go to the end. Thank you. Also, Pokemon players. Slap them? Fitz versus the Jets. Who blinks first? Del Tufo licks ear. I think that's self-explanatory. Whitlock versus commies. And chipped K-balls equals Skynet? Question mark?
I like it.
There are Plinko chips with our faces on it. Chris Law is on a Plinko chip. Chris Brockman's in a Plinko chip. I'm on a Plinko chip. Ted Mulcairn, executive producer who went to Harvard specifically for this moment to drop Plinko chips down the Rich Eisen Show Plinko board from our good friends at Continental Tire, by the way. Shall we go? Chris Law's up first? Here we go. Chris Law is up first.
Oh, no! Devastating injury to my head. It's off the board.
Here we go, Chris Law.
Chip balls, Skynet.
Chris Law's chipped K-balls equals Skynet. Now, you know that the balls in the National Football League, the K-balls and Thursday Night Football balls, are going to have a chip in them. How does this equate to what we saw in the Terminator? Is this the future of the National Football League, Chris Law?
I do not believe it's going to have a future in the NFL. I don't believe we're going to see the chips in the footballs affecting how wide the uprights are in the National Football League. I do think we're going to get some pretty cool next-level stats out of it. Maybe some spin rate, some speed of the ball.
I think they should put something on this chip that allows us to see the PSI.
You do?
I do. Let's just end this thing. Let's get actual real-life data.
Like pre-Gronk spike, post-Gronk spike.
Wouldn't
PSI.
that be fun to just actually show you that the PSI of the football as Brady threw it to Gronk was, 10 and change, but after the spike of the ball, it was 9 and change? Wouldn't that be fun?
Sure.
Certainly put a lot to rest. All right, Ted Mulcairn has a Brockman chip. Please have Del Tufo licks ear. Here it comes. Here it comes down. And it's Del Tufo licks ear. Mike Del Tufo, get up from your spot. Walk over to Chris Brockman. You want the left ear or the right ear, Chris?
Left ear.
He's a left ear guy. Full tongue. Yes! Mike Del Tufo just licked an ear. Yes. This is fantastic.
I'm tainted.
How did that feel, Brockman?
It was warm. It was very slimy. I need some disinfectant.
Way to get in there.
You need that.
And and Del Tufo just has a palate cleanser right there.
Del
Very
Tufo's
good.
smoking a cigarette now.
Oh, God. All right. Now, I need to take your chip out, correct, Chris Brockman?
Yeah, because
all right, I got to make it all eligible.
Yeah, that could be your next one.
Oh, my gosh. Ted, be gentle.
Let's go 2 in a row.
All right, here comes my chip. No, don't go in there. Melania's speech. Whose fault? I think there's some staffer of the Trump campaign that had a very lengthy evening last night. Very nervous, sitting in a room, until somebody basically told him, don't worry, Donald Trump will handle this whole thing and act like it never happened. And after the whole national media has a field day over it, and Twitter tweets out how Trump's Thursday night speech will be taken from Kennedy, from Reagan, and everybody went crazy on Twitter last night, that it'll all blow over in 24 hours, and then we'll all be talking about Chris Christie the next day. And here comes Brockman again. It's another one.
Oh, I go again?
Chip K-balls equals Skynet?
Yeah, see, I'm going to go the other way.
Do it again. Hold on. You're going to go the other way?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go the other way on this, unless we want another one for me.
Oh my gosh, I have to get my ear licked by Del Tufo.
All right, get your ear licked while I'm talking about Skynet.
Okay.
See, I think the chips in the ball is a good thing. Why can't we have it for first downs? For if the ball crosses the plane of the goal line? For PSI levels? Lick his ear! Lick it!
Oh my God! It's the worst thing ever!
Oh!
It's the worst thing ever.
I do agree. If it's going to be used for that kind of stuff, for first downs, you then need like lasers, though, to be on both sides of the field to track if the ball goes over. Kind of like
lasers.
Kind of like in tennis.
What's
the thing tennis
uses?
Not difficult. That technology.
Yeah, but it also it looks like a cartoon, though. You're never going to do that with the NFL. Everyone's going to think that somebody's making that up.
Yeah, but Belichick has been on this for years to have cameras on the goal lines, you can get angles for every which way. And I think you just put a chip at both points of the football.
Just to see if, Nance has been talking about that for a decade and a half.
I think we're years away from this happening.
That the ball lights up just to know if something's crossed the plane. But when you've got pounds upon pounds of humanity probably blocking, in the same way that when you shut your garage door and the eye has something blocking it, the garage door doesn't shut. How are we going to do this technology? But I would take it.
It's 2016. I think we can figure it out.
I would take it. I'd take it in a heartbeat.
Look, if we can have a dating show where one woman from every single state is going to date a professional tight end, we can figure out lasers across the goal line.
I've got to throw it a break. Unfortunately, we would love to have gotten Chris Law's thoughts on Whitlock versus commies, but we'll have to save that for another day.
Save that goal for next time.
Yeah.
Hawkeye, by the way, is the tennis technology that they use.
As a matter of fact, and that's what you get as a nice parting gift, a Hawkeye tennis system. Back here on the Rich Eisen Show, Don Mattingly still to come. Travis Kelce on catching Kelce from E, as well as the Kansas City Chiefs coming up.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.